Hi, so I just wanted to share a little something, like a little experience that I had with my son on Saturday because we were watching the speech that Biden and Harris made, and it was just really interesting that I was telling my son as we were getting ready to watch it. I said, bud, we have to hurry up so we can watch the TV because I'm really excited that this is the first time that a lady with brown skin like mommy was elected as the vice president. And because he remembers we went to go drop off our ballots together, so he's been like kind of a part of this little process, which is fun. And you know and he was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then when we started actually watching it, he looks at the screen and then he looks and he's like, I'm white and black. And I said, yeah, bud, you are, because we were talking about how, Kamala Harris has brown skin and she's black and South Asian. And we had been, reading a few different books on, like, the biographies of different African Americans. And excuse the sound if you can hear it, there's construction going on the block behind me. But we were talking about, so he's been exposed to different books that have, that are starting to talk about, white people and black people and things like that. And, his father is white, my husband's white. So he would look at the pictures and kind of be like, okay, well, these person have, these people are black and these people are white. Mommy is black, daddy is white. And he just kind of looked at himself and wasn't really quite sure what to say about himself. And I would tell him, you're black and white, you're white and black. But he would always be like, yeah, I'm white. I'm like, yeah, you're white and black. So it was really interesting about that. So this was the very first time when he saw, VP-elect Harris on the screen, he looked at himself and he saw himself in her. He looked and he finally was like, I'm white and black. And I said, yeah, bud, you are. And he looks at me and he goes, I can be vice president? No joke, I'm not even making this up, but he says, I can be vice president? And I said, yeah, yes, you can. And I told him about how there was once a president, in the before times, who was, black and white, just like him, so he can be, he could be the president if he wants to. He could be an astronaut if he wants to, you can be whatever you want, baby. And it was just really so sweet to be able to have that moment with him. And it made me just want to think and to tell people that make sure that we're celebrating this exciting moment in history with our sons too. Just because this is the first time that, we have a woman vice president, a woman of color as vice president, doesn't mean that our sons can't also see themselves in this person's, success. And, we always think, oh, okay, we have to just, this is a moment for, this is a moment for the girls. No, it's not. This is a moment for all of us. And I think that one way to kind of break down that, I hate to use the term like that, like misogynoir. Did I say that right? I hope so. Is to make sure that we actually let our sons see themselves in and celebrate black and brown women in power. Let it be that they are just as good of role models for our sons as black and brown men in power. Teach them to celebrate women that look like their moms, their caregivers, their aunties, their grandmas. Let them see black women doing amazing things and let them know that that joy, that success, that these successful Black women, that success is their success because you're only as strong as the woman next to you, you know? And I think that the more we teach our sons to see themselves in these powerful women of color, to celebrate their joys, to celebrate their ascensions to power, the more that we can have a more equal society when it comes to, race and like the intersection between race and gender, and helping to kind of dismantle the toxic masculinity that happens so much that we just inherently teach our boys sometimes without even thinking, saying, oh, well, this is a woman that became vice president. It's not someone that it's not like a first for my son. It's not something that he can be able to see himself in. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because when he sees a powerful, successful Black woman in power, he sees that the people in his life can do and should have power, and that they are strong and should be respected. And that women in their lives, in no matter like whatever capacity, in the future when they're older, they'll be able to not be thrown for a loop if they see a Black woman in power, or not get all up in arms when they see a Black woman in power, because they'll have grown up seeing that and celebrating that and taking part in that joy. I hope that made sense, but it was just something that was kind of on my mind, so I wanted to share it with you. All right, have a great day.